Going back to the 2010, we used to outsource the workstations, pedestals, and file cabinets, storage units, and all. What we had the orders in our hand per annum can be manufactured in weekdays, where the things are missing. For his expectation, we have to do the expense. To be very honest, the market is ready, but the industry is not ready till date. It's in the evolution stage. Do you think the training, the designers, and the engineering team will help to solve these issues? Because now today we are around 100 people. If we want to achieve 1000, what is the next stage we have to do? Going back to the 2010, me, Mallikarjun and Naveen, we three of us is classmates, engineering classmates. We joined to the companies and we were working, but somewhere that fire was there to start on our own. So from there it started. So we started with the JADE engineers. Basically, we are all three of us is civil engineers. We learned, we studied, we worked, and we started as civil engineers. And till today, we are civil engineers. This I'm proud of it, to be very honest. So we started with the construction activities first as a contractor. Then we started with a consultancy, especially for construction project management consultancy. From there, we started the interiors. So once we start the interiors, the things we looking into the different ways, because keeping the carpenters on site, arranging the material every day, and all these things we started. So from there we thought, okay, let's have one place to work. From there we can ship it. So from there we started with the factory idea. So actually when we started, we didn't even have the idea what is the scale of the market or what is actually the need of the market. Because what happens, we were doing the commercial interiors. We used to outsource the workstations, pedestals, and file cabinets, storage units, and all. That used to take a lot of time to get the material on site because we have to depend on the third party and other things. So actually, we started the factory to do those things, not for residential interiors, to be very honest. Once we started the factory, we didn't knew what is the capacity of the factory, what is the actual capacity of the machines and all. We thought, okay, our work, one factory will suits everything. Once we set up the factory, then we realized what we had the orders in our hand per annum can be manufactured in weekdays. So rest 51 weeks, what we should do. So basically, again, we started with the reverse engineering.
Then the fire restarted.
We started with the backfiring. So, okay, we had a factory now. So now we need to do the sales. To do the sales, what should we do? We have to do the designing first. So to do the designing, whom to do design? So then we have to find a customer. So this reverse engineering came to the picture. So then we started with hiring the
Architects,
designers. Then we need to have a place for them to sit. So then we started with an office. Till that we didn't have an office. So okay, the designers are there. We need to find the customers now. Designers are there. So then we started hiring the sales team. The demand came from the sales team is that we need experience center. So then we started with an experience center. So that's how it started. Actually started with 10 people at the factory. Now we are at 100 plus. So happy to say that. So from when we started, we didn't knew what is market, what is the scale of the business, it is scalable or not. We didn't even know any idea. To be very honest, the market is ready, but the industry is not ready till date. It's in the evolution stage. The customers are ready, the market has a requirement, but the only one question what I realize every day is, are we ready? The technology wise, resource wise, skill wise, and the availability of the raw material, are we ready? No. It's still in the evolution stage. There are a lot of competitors. I would say instead of competitors, there is a big community we are having now today in the market. We are still not in the stage of to do the competition because market is there, but as I said, we are not ready. So if we are not ready, there is no question of competition. It's a community. Community is not yet ready, but still there is a differences between as Raghavendra said, more than 3,000 factories are there. Yes, there is a difference between factory and a workshop. Working at a place is different, and building infrastructure with the technology, with the process is different. If the technology, process, and the infrastructure is there and it's working, then we can call it as an industry. So that one we are having, and we're proud to say that from the day one we are focusing on the technology and the process, and everything runs under one roof. From, you can say it as a turnkey or floor to ceiling, whatever. Anything can be done under one roof here, because we came from the civil background. We have a team for civil work. At the same time, we are having the interior infrastructure, manufacturing infrastructure, and the installation, the designing, and the designing engineering softwares what we use from the day one. So we more focused on the technology and with the resource training and all those things. At the factory also, we use the good raw material and very good technology and the good machines. And we know the machine capacity and how to utilize the machines. By having the machines, it doesn't mean that we know the capacity or the its cutting edge technology. So we try to see how the machine is capable to give the good outcome. So that way we are good at it, and we are three. So one person is completely focusing on the manufacturing, one person is completely focusing on installation and the engineering, and one person is focusing on sales and marketing and finance. That is working out for us, so that customer will not see the gap, because each person is taking the complete responsibility of their head. So customer will not suffer due to the intercommunication problem. So individually they take responsibilities, and we built our next level team in the same level. So everybody has their own department heads. They can take the complete responsibility, and we train them to that level. So that is the advantage, and completely customized thing what we can give it to you here. Before checking whether it is a modular or not, we will design it, then we'll try to figure out how to manufacture as in a modular thing. That flexibility we have, because we work in that level. Basically, how you solve the design issues. Once it coming to the floor for a production, there will be difference between the 3D and 2D
Yes.
and the requirement list, because these three things done by three different people. So how do we start? How do we solve it?
Actually, first we have to decide based on the design flow, which has to be done in a factory as a modular. I mean, what are the things to be done in on-site jobs? Those things we need to decide first. Then it go it for engineering department. What all the modular stuff we have to do from the, I mean, we have to do the production at factory. That we decide and we send it to the engineering department. What all needs to be taken care at on-site, we send it to the execution department, so that they will take care of on-site jobs before coming the modular stuff to the site.
Once the procurement is done,
Yes.
again you guys are giving me the multiple requirements to the site.
Yes.
Even though procurement list is completed 100%, then the things where the things are missing. My question or my problem is the designers are not skillful, or not, or our tools are not completely utilized to the core. These things, because we think that once the procurement is done, so we stop from the finance and we stop the expense to a certain to that project. But till the completion of the project, we used to get the requirement every day to the project. When the labors are there at site, every day we are getting the requirement. So that is a major pain point everybody is facing, if I'm not wrong.
This happens because of the involvement at right time of department heads on a right place. ಅದು ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದಾಗ the things will start. So multiple number of requirement ಬರೋದಾಗ್ಲಿ, and the gap will create between the department head and the site engineer if they not discuss on right time.
At the same time, documentation between the customer to the company is the one document we will have and we agree. But at the time of the execution, customer say ನಾನು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. So how do we sort it out? Because it's become an everyday problem. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. So for that expectation, there is no documentation. You cannot document it. So how do we sort it? Because for his expectation, we have to do the expense.
So ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, I mean, the site engineer whoever is going there, he is explaining all the design flow to the customer. So what all is designed and how it is going to happen.
Do you think that training the designers and the engineering team will help to solve these issues?
Definitely it will get sorted out, because we need to give a training to designers and site engineers both, because once the engineers reach to the site, they will completely explain to the customers what is designed and what is agreed by the company, and what we are delivering. That clears to the customer as well as the company.
Most of the time, documentation is right, customer expectation is right, but the product is wrong due to the inappropriate drawings or engineering things or procurement mistakes or manufacturing issues or understanding the drawing itself from the production team. So, do you think the training and internal coordination will help?
Definitely it will help. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಚೆಕ್ the documentation as well as the design part, as well as the internal communication and the communication to the customer. That makes a clear picture to the customer also, to the internal team also.
Because more in my experience, most the production cost will increase by 10% just because of all these issues. If we able to fix this, easily we can save 10% or we can give 10% extra discount to the customer.
Yeah, that we can definitely do
In
that.
my view, it's a national waste if you are wasting the material.
Yes, definitely we can fix that. By doing that, definitely we can improve ourselves and we can give a good things to
So,
customer also.
What you say is training is a major thing.
Training as well as the clear cut communication to the inter department, as well as the timely communication to the
Why? Because market is big
yes.
and our part is very less.
Yes.
One thing that we should be happy that we are in the part of the evolution of this industry at the beginning. I am very much happy. So I am the part of the Indian modular industry's evolution era. So we have to play a good and bigger role in this segment. So what we can do better? Because now today we are around 100 people. If we want to achieve 1000, what is the next stage we have to do? These things we have to work it out. Because once the people are more, the training becomes tough. Because personally we cannot sit and do the training to the people. So we have to make some readily available system to train the people.